it's Cerise here and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited this has arrived today. Yes. It is the Jeffree Star Thirsty palette. Oh my god, yes, the summer collection. I'm in a summery top, even though it is freaking raining outside because in New Zealand it is the middle of winter. But I thought, nope, gonna be summery, I'm gonna commit, got my heater on, it's fine. So this is the palette here, and the palette retails for $52 US. I am so excited to get it. I ordered it and then it sold out, so I was so stoked. I got up at 5 in the morning to get it and now I have it. So without further ado, let's open her up. So it comes in this beautiful gift wrap paper. Everything of his is always gift wrapped in this beautiful paper. And then this is the palette here. So it is vegan and cruelty free, and it is his 4th eyeshadow palette. And then there's the back. I love the detailing of the raindrops on there as well. So thirsty. Alrighty, and let's open her up. Oh my god, it's so pretty. It's even carried on that detail there. And it's also on the back. So it kind of reminds me of a popsicle. Like, it definitely looks like a melted popsicle. Like a very fresh and wet. So, let's open her up. Ooh, I'm like, no beauty light. All right, let's take this one away here. And these are the colors here. So I'm so excited to try the new formulas, which is this one here. I'm really excited for that. So I guess now we're gonna swatch this bad boy. So here it is here. It is so beautiful, oh my god. And it is so beautiful, like look at that coloring. It is absolutely amazing. I'm so excited. This yellow is speaking to me, and so are these like glittery shades. Oh my goodness. So it is a 15 color pan, like these 15 colors in there, and doesn't know, I don't think it says how much grams it is. No, oh my god. Ah, the yellow just came out. Oh my god. Alrighty. So let's see if any of them others will stick out. No, just the yellow. So the yellow just needs to be glued down. So it's not too bad. It looks like that no glue was actually put on it. That's actually really weird. But yeah, no, I can glue that down myself. That's fine. But I guess it's kind of a little bit annoying, but it just, you know, it's just production. He hasn't worked on the production, so yeah. Alright, well, that's our first mishap. I'm going to pull this off now. Then I can use this mirror. Alright, so I think what I'll start with is the shade Parched. I was like, Parisio? What is that? So we're going to start with the shade Parched and put that here and see what that swatches up as. So as you can see, it hasn't swatched that amazingly, but you've got to remember when you swatch on the body, it is way different. We have a shade Taste Buds here, which reminds me of some of the colours from the Blood Sugar palette as well. As you can see, there is the swatch there, so it's not super intense, but you know, you got to remember it's probably more intense on the eye as well. That one's a bit more intense, but you can see I swatched it and it's gone all over the edges there. Alright, that was shade Bitch, like bitch. This is Kumquat. Swatch her. So, I mean, at the moment I'm not super overwhelmed by it. The freaking colour came out and then it's not really swatching that well on the, like, on the body, but it might swatch better on the eyes. So I think what I'll do is I'll do the glitter ones last because I feel like they're going to be really messy. But I'm going to go with shade Subtle now. Swatch that on. That would be a really good transition shade. I do really like that color there. Alright, now we're going to go for Color Quench, which I'm so excited about, and I need to glue into my pan as well. Oh, see? That is super pigmented. That's really good. That is super pigmented. And then we'll go with Submerge, which I'm living for as well. It's there, and then let's go Splash. And then last but not least, let's go Drizzle, which I always love my dark chocolate kind of colors. So that is the colors for the like glittery, like non-glittery shades. Yeah, it's a really nice rainbow kind of color scheme, so I'm not that mad at it. Do I wish that there was kind of a bit better, like quality wise? Like you can see how I've smushed all of the swatches around. They're just all like around the edges and stuff. Like it's not an easy one to swatch, but that's just I'm doing it on my hand. It's probably different. So we'll go with Divine. Also, it doesn't feel really gritty. Oh my god, yes. So it doesn't feel gritty at all. This is definitely so super pigmented. Oh my god. It's not a gritty one. It's just kind of like, this one feels like a bit more textured than the other one, but oh my god, look at that. Like it's not like a hard out texture or anything. Nothing that would irritate you, I don't think. And then we have shade Lick. These are phenomenal, holy hell. Alright, shade Snatched, which looks amazing. Looks like my go-to. That is Snatched there. And then shade Plunge. Oh my god, those glitter shades are just phenomenal. Check them out. Hang on, I'll do the whole ones there. That is amazing. That's so amazing. Alright, cool. I think now, what I reckon with these glitter shades, the second one and the fourth one were kind of not gritty, but they did have some texture to them. But I found that the other ones didn't. And then these ones, they were just as is. Alrighty, so now I think what it is time to do is time to do a eye look. So it does have this really good mirror that I feel like it would be good to do my eyes with. I'm definitely using some of these like glitter shades because the glitter shades I found came up the nicest. But then I also want to use some bright ones. Like what gets me is these super bright colors, but then all neutral golds and stuff. It's like when you think you'd have like crazy bright colors to go with these. Like that's just a bit weird for me, but it's good because you can have like definitely nude eyes, you know, pops of color and stuff, but I just feel like for the bright colors there should be like a few bright glitters. That's just the only thing I'd change. It's the only thing that I'd critically change. Alright, cool. So let's bring you closer to my eyes. A blendy brush, and I'm going to get that shade Parched, and I'm going to try that on my eyes. So that's this light shade here. I'm just gonna see. So Parched is, so this feels very soft on the eye. I feel like this is the same color as my skin, so it's really not going to do anything. So I might stop using that one. It's like a little bit of fallout on it. If you can see there, a little bit of fallout. So I think what I'm going to do is use Kumquat. That can be my transition. No, actually Subtle. Subtle can be my transition shade. So we are going in with Subtle, and I'm just tapping on the palette to get the color off. Just giving it like 3 taps to get all the color on, because it is very pigmented on the eyes, I'm finding. Alright, cool. So now I've got my transition color. I think I'm just going to full on go crazy and put a shade on my eyes. And I think I'm going to go with shade Quench. I really want to put Quench on my lids. Now, no, I don't have any setting spray or anything. Ooh, bitch. So I don't know how it's going to, like, not setting spray primer or anything on. So I don't know how, like, pigmented's going to go on. So you can see it is going on kind of like, not super, super pigmented, but it's going on. It's definitely going on there. It's not as like blinding as like some eyeshadows can be, but it's not like bad. But it could be better. I'm so critical. Like, it's not bad, but it could be better. Like, come on. Just be mean. And I'm going to get this Submerged color, which is the bright blue, and I'm going to go under my waterline with that. You know what I wish there was in this palette? A freaking orange, like a bright orange. That would be so sick. Alright, so now I've got that blue under there. I feel like I want to add some splash in my outer corners. That can be my like smokiness, is going to be the color Splash. And that is this, kind of reminds me of Breakfast at Tiffany's color. I'm going to use that on my outer corner to kind of smoke it out. So I've used that shade on the outside there, and then I feel like what I'm going to do is I want to put some of this, like, these corally kind of colours in. I just don't know where to kind of put them. So I think in the inner corner I'm going to kind of put in Beach. Put that in there. Just so I can add that kind of orangeness. It's not like full orange, but it's like orange enough. It's orange enough. And I feel like I definitely want, there's so many summery looks you could do with this. I definitely want the yellow to be more intense. But then I don't know what glitter to kind of put on. My eyes remind me of like, what are those birds? Tanku? No, I've got that wrong. See? I look crazy. I actually look mental. Alright, I'm gonna try again with that yellow shade and see if I can pick up some more of that to make it a bit brighter. My eyes are like rusted iron eyes, that's what it is. Rust eyes. Okay, so that's kind of what I've got so far. It looks a bit crazy, but yeah, I think what I'm going to do now is put shade Lick, which is that glitter shade, and press that into the middle of my eyes, this shade here. I wonder if it picks up on a normal brush. We'll have a look. Doesn't really pick up on a normal brush. Oh, like a little bit. I've got like a synthetic, I mean not a synthetic brush, it's like a foam brush, so I'm just going to try and smush that on with that. Yeah, this is picking it up because it doesn't want to pick up with a normal brush. But I could use a normal brush to blend it out. That could be how I do it. I'm not having super good luck with this palette. Everyone's been raving about it and I've been ready to rave. But I'm just like, I feel like a nude eye with this would be really good. Well, that kind of brings the yellow into it. Like, kind of, you know what I mean? Okay. Let's try this. This would be a good, like, festival look. A festival party. Yeah. But that's okay, because that's kind of like the effect I wanted anyway. So I think now what I might do is I'm going to get shade Kumquat and I'm going to use that to blend because I feel like I just need some more depth. Because I just want that kind of like orange moment up on there. Up on top of it to tie it all together. It's like a nice rainbow look, I think. Okay, that looks like absolute shit. Okay, kids, well, I think the only thing that I can do now is put on some mascara and some eyeliner and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so that is the final eye look there. I honestly don't know how I feel about this palette. It's amazing to look at. It is amazing to look at. Like, this is so pretty. Oh my god, that yellow shade popped out again. Okay. Let's take the yellow shade out since it's wanting to fall out. Just like the palette, there's a bit of fallout on there too. You guys know I love Jeffree Star products. It is literally all behind me. I don't like this palette. I don't know if my one's come and it even looks like a bit like damaged in there. That's the amount of like fallout and stuff that's all around the edges of the pans there. I really love how they swatch. Like, these glitter shades give me life. The glitter shades would be amazing to put on any kind of eye look that you want. But just personally, this is not a palette I would reach for. As much as that makes me really sad, I really love like the orangeness of it. There's no orange shade inside, which kind of annoys me too. I think my eyes look weird. I definitely could have picked a different color scheme. It's probably because of the color scheme I picked that it looks so strange. But I personally just don't like how the colors performed. They were quite dulled and neutral. They weren't like really like bold and like bright. Like, when you look at this palette, you think that they're going to be really bright colors on the eyes, but they're really not that bright. They're kind of like a muted version. So it's not a bad palette. It's just not what I expected it to be. It's not like with the Blood Sugar palette, it was amazing. Androgyny palette, amazing. This palette, I expected way more. And the glitters definitely performed amazingly, but the other colors were just kind of a bit bleh. And you guys seen my quench wasn't even glued in, so yeah. And I know if I message them, they'll probably just tell me, because they haven't all done my lipsticks. My lipsticks are broken, you have to send back the whole thing. I'm like, I'm not sending back the whole thing, and I have to send back the whole thing because for them to fix it and stuff. But yeah, I'm really disappointed in the quality of this palette. Yeah, the quality of this palette, I'm really disappointed. So yeah, I mean, I'm glad I have it because I have every Jeffree Star. I'm really torn. Like, I'm glad I have it because it's a really pretty palette. But it's definitely not one that I'm going to be like, ooh, yes, this is amazing. The glitters definitely, and the nudes, you can always stand a nude, but these bright colors are definitely not super bright. If you had a eyeshadow primer, then that'd probably be really amazing, but you guys seen here me putting it on, and I was definitely using a lot of product. So yeah, that was my brutally honest review of the Jeffree Star Thirsty palette, and it pains me because I love Jeffree Star. I love his cosmetics, like literally my whole room is full of Jeffree Star stuff, but this palette unfortunately was a miss for me. Ugh, I'm sorry guys. I know you guys have been waiting to see, but I really didn't like this palette. Really didn't like it. But yeah, I mean, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if it was helpful at all, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe where the subscribe box is, and until next time, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!